Howdy, folks. How's everybody doing tonight? Am I coming through loud and clear? Let's see. Am I coming through? Yes, indeed I am. How is everybody tonight? Let's see who I got with me so far here. We got Brent's Horror Cult, Real Time Video 2, Planet CHH, Christian, Grizzly, Hillbilly Tech, Sean Sr., Rock Music Forever 90. I am the Cloud. How's it going, man? Ollie, the Mask Collector 22. What's up? How you doing, man? Got a fellow mask collector. I was actually working on a mask earlier tonight. Anybody want to take a guess which movie this one's from? Anybody want to guess? It's not quite done weathering it, but it's getting there slowly but surely. Got to make it nice and nasty. Nice and nasty. Ready to get some sleep after the sale? Hey, what's up, SV7SV? How you doing, man? Dream Emulator. What's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Jason Takes Manhattan. That is correct. That is a Jason Takes Manhattan hawk. It's trying a different weathering technique on this one to try and make it look nice and nasty. So I'm working on a new weathering technique for this one. Still got a couple of washes to do, and then it ought to be ready for ready to be all scratched up and then strapped up and out the door. So Joe Reese, what's up? DWN Productions. Hola, ¿cómo está, amigo? There's Jason Hill. What's up, Jason? You just got out of Top Gun Maverick. Absolutely tremendous, jaw-dropping entertainment. Wow. Okay. I wonder how that movie's going to do. I wonder if it's going to do well at the box office or not. I mean, it's an odd sequel, a Top Gun sequel. I did hear that Val Kilmer's in it, at least. He's got a small role, or maybe a cameo or something. So that's cool. Eddie Wyand, what's up, man? Living my best life on vacay in North Carolina and ready to drain my bank account. I hear you. It is 11:23 p.m. here, so we're a little over half an hour away from the beginning of the Vinegar Syndrome sale. Anybody want to make any guesses as to what their surprise titles are going to be? Anybody want to take any guesses? Men is getting destroyed on Letterboxd. If you do a Jason X pre-Uber mask, I'll have to put it a purchase with you. I've not painted a Jason X mask in a long time. I don't know. I don't know. I never felt like I really got that one right. I don't know. What's up, Dave? How you doing, man? I may have to try another one. I don't know. It's been a while. Slasher Home Video. What's up, man? Am I ready to go broke? Of course. Always. Brian Trash, what's up? Yes, indeed. R.I.P. Ray Liotta. Yeah. So sad. Great actor. Yeah. 67 years old. Yeah. He was great in so many movies, not just Goodfellas. I know a lot of people are mentioning Goodfellas today online on social media. I really loved him in Copland, and in Narc. If you've not seen Narc or Copland, definitely go watch those movies. Return of the Living Dead 4K, my pop dream for tonight's VS. So are there are there a lot of people covering the vinegar? I imagine there's probably a lot of people covering the Vinegar Syndrome sale tonight. I wasn't planning on doing it, honestly, until about half an hour ago. And then I was like, why not? I've got the time. Let's jump on and do it. And why not? Let's hang out. Let's have some good times. And talk about physical media. Hey man, I always respect your opinion. Have you seen Dream Demon? Dream Demon. That sounds familiar. When did that come out? No, actually, I don't think I have seen Dream Demon. I have not seen it. Sorry. Identity was good. Yep, Identity was good. His best movie was with was with Kurt Russell, Unlawful Entry. It's been a long time since I've seen Unlawful Entry. I don't remember that much about it, to be honest. What's going on, horror gang? Hey, Cody Lopke, what's up, man? Can't stay, but wanted to pop in and show some love and support. I will watch the replay for sure. Hit that like button. I agree. Hit that like button. And Cody, I'll give you a sneak peek. Just a little sneak peek. I have not played your game yet, Ash Williams. I have not played your game yet. It's not on sale, but I got that new Death Wish 2 at Frightmare, and it's a solid release for sure. Yeah, I got it. Let's see, where is it here? Yep, I got it too. Immediate purchase. I mean, how could I not get it? It's Death Wish 2 on 4K. I mean, I gotta own Death Wish 2 on 4K. It's my favorite Death Wish. And I'm gonna do an updated review of the movie and this 4K very soon. So yeah. But yeah. Why don't we do let's do like since we're talking about physical media, let's do a Blu-ray update. I've not done a Blu-ray update in years. And we've got some time to kill. It's 11:28. We've still got about a half an hour before the sale goes live. Hey, what's up, Jeff? How you doing, man? So let's talk about some recent Blu-ray pickups that I've gotten recently. And one of them, of course, is the Death Wish 2 4K. So yeah, I thought it was a great release too. It looks great in 4K, and yeah. So I'm going to be doing a review of this very soon. Keep your eyes peeled for it. Another one, I picked this one up actually a while back, but I just watched it for the first time the other night, and this movie is freaking awesome. Girlfriend from Hell. God, what a fun movie. What a fun movie. I actually thought I'd seen it before. I got it confused with another movie that's kind of similar as far as plot is concerned. Like a nerdy girl gets possessed by a demon and she becomes all sexy and slutty. That used to play on USA Up All Night all the time. So I thought that was this movie. It's not. This is a much better movie. But yeah, great movie. Girlfriend from Hell. So much fun. Another Vinegar Syndrome title. Resurrection. I remember watching this one on Cinemax at 2:00 in the morning and thinking that it was pretty good. Directed by Russell Mulcahy and starring Christopher Lambert. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I've not had a chance to sit down and watch this release just yet, but looking forward to eventually seeing it. Any more Jason busts you want to add to your collection? I need a Betsy Palmer head, and I want a Jason X Uber Jason bust. But if I can manage to find someone who makes one. If I can catch Scareware Productions during one of their flash sales when they've got like the Bloody Part 3 bust, I may pick it up, because their Bloody Part 3 bust just looks, their Part 3 bust in general just looks incredible, but the Bloody one is just crazy good. I shouldn't say there, it's really his. It's just one guy at Scareware Productions. Real time, I actually did a review of the New Girls Night Out Blu-ray not long ago. Yeah, Dana Ashbrook. Dana Ashbrook is going to be at Scarefest this year. So I'm going to be hopefully meeting him. All right, Dave, take care, man. Good night. Have a good one. Sounds like your ex-wife, girlfriend from hell. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Jose? Another Vinegar Syndrome release. This is the Dario Argento's Trauma. I've not had a chance to sit down and watch it, but I'm going to very soon. And not one of Argento's better movies, but it's still okay, I think. But Trauma in 4K. This is a 4K one too, I believe, right? Or was this just Blu-ray? No, this is just a Blu-ray. Okay. I thought this was a 4K. Okay. But yeah, Trauma. I'm on an Argento kick here lately since I watched Black Glasses, Dark Glasses, whatever you want to call it. This is definitely a 4K. The Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Not had a chance to watch it yet, though. But yeah, and no slipcase for this one from Arrow. But that was kind of odd. Hey, Ice Cream Tom, what's up? Vinegar Syndrome's the only one that I'm aware of that's having a sale this weekend. But I don't know. You may want to check out like Severin's website. You may want to check out like MVD to see if they're having any kind of Memorial Day sales. Captain Halloween, Keith, what's up, man? This is a movie that was recommended to me by my buddy Lorne, and I really liked it. The Spiral Staircase. This is made in 1946, but it has so many familiar slasher movie elements in it that, I mean, I would be shocked if... Just watch it. Just watch it. This is a really good movie. An early slasher. It's not a big body count slasher. It's not like a bloodbath or anything, but it's really well made. And I mean, I would be shocked if, people like Bob Clark, John Carpenter, weren't influenced a little bit by this movie. But The Spiral Staircase, highly recommend it. Here we go. Recent Arrow release of 4K. I did a review of the movie and of the 4K. Wild Things. Really nice review. Really nice release. This is the limited edition. If you missed that review, it's on my channel. Great release. and yeah, looked killer in 4K, and yeah, just loaded with all kinds of cool stuff. You need to be a guest on Friday Night Fights. I don't know what Friday Night Fights is. What is Friday Night Fights? Scarefest is in Kentucky, Jeff. Hey, Saturn Video, how are you doing? The Spiral Staircase is definitely one of the ancestors of the slasher genre. Indeed. Yes, it is, Smudge. Yes, it is. Severin is having a sale in June. Okay. Cool. Another Arrow release that I did a review of recently, Girls Night Out. I saw somebody in the chat mention Girls Night Out just a little while ago, but yeah, I did a review of it, of the movie and of the new Arrow Blu-ray. That's on my channel now. If you missed it, go and check it out. What's up, Spa Cat? How you doing? This I picked up at a used bookstore. I love this movie so much. When I saw it on the shelf, I grabbed it immediately. It's The Night Flyer. Great freaking movie. Such an unsung Stephen King adaptation. You can watch it. It's on YouTube in its entirety. But when I saw this DVD, I had to get it. The old flipper case DVD also. Great stuff. Great stuff. I'm hoping that one day soon we'll get a Blu-ray of The Night Flyer. Pick this up at the used bookstore too. The Redeemer, Son of Satan. Weird freaking movie. It's a slasher, but it's a faith-based slasher. No, it's yeah, the director of this movie definitely thought that he was making a very thought-provoking movie, and he just made a really weird movie that's entertaining. So nothing wrong with that. This here, I'm waiting on Arrow to send me the replacement discs before I review it. It's the 4K Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer limited edition release. Just waiting on Arrow to send me those replacement discs. Then I'll put up a review. But love this movie, great film, and I'm sure this is a great release once the replacement discs are there. Let's see, what have I missed in the chat here? I'm sorry. And one of the best horror films of the 40s. I agree. I've been eyeing that Wild Things 4K. It's a good release, real time. That's for sure. Is it just me or the VS slipcover game the strongest? Vinegar Syndrome, definitely, yes. They put out high quality slipcases. Just their slipcases alone go for big bucks on like eBay and in the secondhand market and the collector's market. It's crazy. Friday Night Tights, Nerdrotic, you need to represent for us horror fans. Well, tell Nerdrotic you want to see me on his channel, and I'll definitely represent. Kai Finn, hi, how are you? I just seen Morbius at the drive-in in Franklin, Kentucky. Pretty good movie. Really? Hey, Michael Piatowski, thank you, sir. Thank you for the $5 Australian super chat. Piz, let's spend some money. I intend to. I hope well, let's pull up the website here real quick. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate that, man. That was very kind of you. Let's pull up the website here real quick before All right, so here's the Vinegar Syndrome website. Pretty much everything is 50% off. Good. Cloak and Dagger, Miami Connection, and Thriller. I've already got Miami Connection pre-ordered, so I guess I pre-ordered it at full price. 2 surprise limited edition VS releases, 2 new VSA releases, and 3 new catalog slips and box. Okay. See, they know their slipcases are worth their weight in gold. That's why they're making new slipcases for old releases. 2 surprise limited edition VS releases. I'm holding out hope for Psycho Cop and The Invisible Maniac. If we get Psycho Cop and The Invisible Maniac, both of those immediate purchases. 2 new VSA releases, 3 new catalog slips and box. I have bought just regular slips before for I think 1 or 2 movies, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing that really for any others. 2 new VSA releases. I don't know. I don't know what those could be. I have heard there is a rumor that one of the releases might be a 4K for Fade to Black. Don't hold me to that, but that's a rumor that I heard. I have seen X. Yes, I liked X a lot, and I did a review of it not long ago. Go check that out. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing that for now. Got a couple of more releases here. Ooh, one of them's a Vinegar Syndrome. This is one of their Scream Factory's limited releases. Communion, Christopher Walken, alien abduction movie. What more do you need to know? I've not seen this movie in many years, but this movie used to freak the heck out of me when I was a kid. Don't know if it'll still freak the heck out of me now, but it's Christopher Walken in an alien abduction movie, and it's directed by the same guy who directed Howling 2. All those things sound good to me. And the last one, Vinegar Syndrome's Creature release. This is another one I've just not had a chance to sit down and watch yet. I remember renting this one from the video store many times as a kid. And jumped on it when it was up for sale. And Creature. But looking forward to revisiting it very soon. It's been sleeping peacefully on a moon of Saturn for 2,000 centuries until now. The Creature. And yeah, I mean, look at these slipcases. These are the Vinegar Syndrome. These are thick, sturdy slipcases. They've usually got like this embossed stuff on them. The title here is embossed. You can see the claws. You can see the eyes of the creature. So I mean, Vinegar Syndrome knows what us collectors want, and that's slipcases. I love the Critical Drinker. I'd love to be on his channel, but I don't see that happening. He'd be like, that little channel? No, I don't want anything to do with him. Any comments on the slight outrage on the Happy Death Day 4Ks being collector's editions and not coming with slips? Really? I've seen some try to return their orders back to Scream Factory over this. Huh. Scream Factory collector's editions without slipcases. I hadn't heard that. That doesn't bode well. If Scream Factory is going to start releasing their collector's editions without slipcases. I hadn't heard that. Was totally unaware of that controversy. Antonis, how are you, man? No slip, no buy. That's right. That's right. No slip, no buy. Casper, what's going on, man? Casper, I have got a Samsung curved screen 4K TV. I'm not planning on upgrading for a while at least. We are 15 minutes away. Well, actually 16 minutes because the sale doesn't go live until 12:01. So, oh, those are not collector's editions. Is that right? Let me see here. Hold on. Let's Happy Death Day, Scream Factory. Oh, that's part 1 and part 2 together. Is that the same? Is that just both these look like they've got slipped? Oh, these are 4Ks too. Oh, okay. All right. I see here. Yeah, but yeah, these aren't noted as being collector's editions though. Just the standard 4Ks. Or well, just the 4K releases themselves. So yeah, no slips on those. Well, that had me concerned. If Scream Factory is going to start dropping collector's edition releases without slips, that does not bode well. The Vinegar Syndrome sale is for all the titles on sale, right? Just curious because it's my first time. Yes. Pretty much everything is supposed to be 50% off. That's according to the website. Bam Bam Bigelow, what's up? Looking to pick up my first Vinegar Syndrome titles on sale. Can't wait. Oh, Casper. Cool, man. Very cool. Well, I've actually back to the topic of Morbius for some reason, because I had a couple people mention it earlier. All I heard about Morbius when it first came out was how horrible it was, but now that it's like on digital, I'm hearing people go, "That's not bad. It's really not that bad. It's kind of fun. I like it." So it's weird. I didn't hear anybody say anything good about it when it was in theaters, and now that it's on, VOD and stuff, people are like, "Yeah, it's all right." So I don't know. There were some great memes, Morbius memes. So at the very least, we got some good Morbius memes out of it. Do I think Trick or Treat 86 could be a surprise title? Not from Vinegar Syndrome. I think we're going to get Trick or Treat soon, but it's not going to be from Vinegar Syndrome. Where did I buy the Freddy versus Jason trivia game? Jeremy actually found it at a used bookstore. He actually found it at a used bookstore. He came up he came up running to me with it in his arms with a big grin on his face. So, and there's so many, I mean, we could do 5 separate trivia games for both Friday the 13th and A Nightmare on Elm Street. And from that trivia game, there are so many questions and stuff. So we've really only scratched the surface of that one. So if you guys want to see more Nightmare on Elm Street trivia or Friday the 13th trivia, or even Freddy versus Jason trivia, because that's a possibility. maybe that'll be our next trivia challenge, is Freddy versus Jason. Ay vey. What a find. I know. Yeah. Yeah, he just came right up to me holding that thing, big grin on his face. He knew he'd found a keeper. So how about Rumpelstiltskin? Any chance for a VS release? Maybe Vestron video. Is it worthy of a nice upgrade fun movie? Rumpelstiltskin. Gosh, it's been so long since I've seen that one. But that one takes me back. That one would probably be a Vestron release if it happens. John Ritter was in Freddy versus Jason. Yeah, he was one of the high points of Freddy versus Jason. Thoughts on Terrifier 2? I mean, I'll see it when it comes out, whenever it comes out. Wasn't a huge fan of the first one. I thought it was okay. I know it's got a huge fan base, though. I know Terrifier's got a huge fan base, and that a lot of those fans are female. I think the majority of Terrifier fans are female. For some reason, that's just so odd to me. But, you know, Dr. Giggle, I'd love a Dr. Giggles 4K. Would love a Dr. Giggles 4K. I think that'd be awesome. Yes, it's almost, yep, we are less than 10 minutes away from showtime at the Vinegar Syndrome. I can feel the Vinegar Syndrome inside. The syndrome is, it's rapidly mutating, and you know, it's spreading throughout my whole body. The Vinegar Syndrome. New to your channel, love your content, and I love what Jeremy brings to the channel. Where is he? Jeremy is in bed. Jeremy is in bed. But thank you, Mr. Manson 95. I'm glad you dig in the channel. Appreciate that. Did I get any horror t-shirts from Gutter Garbs? I got the last t-shirts I got. I don't remember if they were Gutter Garbs or not. I got the new Friday the 13th, A New Beginning shirts. Those might have been Cavity Colors, or were those Gutter Garbs? I don't remember. But I had to buy both designs because it's A New Beginning. And then I got a Slugs t-shirt. I don't remember if that was Gutter Garbs or what, but I had to get a Slugs shirt too, because Slugs is just a masterpiece. Art the Clown is yeah, I mean, he's very charming. The ladies love him. The ladies love Art the Clown. I mean, what can I say? I love Goodfellas. Great movie. Great freaking movie. Dr. Giggles, what primetime show did he play on? Yeah, what show was that Larry Drake played on? Was it Law and Order or something? Wasn't it? It was still some kind of lawyer show, right? I don't remember. It was Gutter Garbs for Slugs and Friday. Okay, all right. So I've got a Slug shirt and two new A New Beginning shirts on the way. Dream Emulator. Thank you, my friend, for the $10 super chat. Get down with the syndrome. Yeah, we are about to get down with the syndrome very soon. But thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a good vacation in North Carolina. Of course, I hope you're being responsible. You're drinking responsibly. And you're, Not overdoing it. Everything in moderation, of course. But thank you. Appreciate that, man. I think the Friday Part 5 shirt is cavity colors. I got one too on May 13th. I don't know. I can't keep track. There's all these different horror shirt companies, Fright Rags, Gutter Garbs, Cavity Colors. There's others too. I can't keep them straight. I think we'll get the Halloween. I think we'll get a Halloween Ends trailer in June. In June. Mike D, what's up, man? How you doing? And there is Steak Sauce. Steak Sauce, how's it going, man? Larry Drake was a great villain. Larry Drake was a versatile actor. Any Canon films in the sale I'm interested? I can't think of any off the top of my head. Of course, if they've got if some of the surprise releases are Canon films, that'd be great. Midnight Ghouls, what's up? Yes, you do need to watch Slugs. You do need to watch Slugs. That's just one of the greatest. It's the best movie about carnivorous man-eating slugs ever made. Period. Am I a fan of the Puppet Master movies? Not particularly. I like a couple of them, but I don't really revisit them very often. Jeremy is more of a Puppet Master fan than I am. The clock is ticking. Yep, the clock is ticking. It's almost time. You're getting Cellar and Splatter You. Okay, Eddie. Cool. Slugs is from the same guy who did Pieces, the late, great J.P. Simon, a.k.a. Juan Piquer Simone. Slugs or ticks? Slugs. Slugs for me, definitely. Tough Guys Don't Dance is a great Canon movie for people who like to drink responsibly. Should be on sale. Moderately irresponsible, but thanks, brother. Okay. All right. As long as you're only moderately irresponsible. It is 11. It's almost 11:59, so we're just a couple of minutes away. Let's go ahead and pull the screen up here. And let's see what we got going on. Let's hit refresh. And we are waiting. Have I seen the original Mortuary from 1980s? Yeah, it's been a long time, but yeah, I've seen it. Love Slugs. You're making me want to watch Slugs again. I have it on Blu-ray. You can never watch Slugs too much. And don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. You can never watch that movie too much or too many times. History's about to be made. They pull a Severin film sale. Oh no, I don't know. I've never had any issues with their website during these sales. Vinegar Syndrome, at least, never had any issues. It's 12 midnight. We are less than 1 minute away from the sale. My fingers are crossed for Invisible Maniac and Psycho Cop. Although, again, I have heard rumors of the Fade to Black 4K being announced tonight, or being one of the surprise titles. But we'll see. We are less than 30 seconds away. Less than 30 seconds away. The suspense is killing me. Oh, 10 seconds. We're 10 seconds away. This is, oh my gosh. My heart's racing. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh my God, here we go. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, what do we got? All right, hold on a second here. We've got Thriller. I know about Thriller, Cloak and Dagger. Know about Cloak and Dagger. I've got Miami Connection already pre-ordered. Horror High / Stanley. Scared to Death. Voyage Rock Aliens. What? Red Surf. Okay, so I guess the two surprise releases are Hobgoblins. Oh, we got a new Hobgoblins thingy. All right, so what all did we get here? So the two new movies, Scared to Death and Voyage of the Rock Aliens. Then the new VSA titles, Red Surf, never heard of it, and Expect No Mercy, Billy Blank's joint. We've got The Bees. Hobgoblin, Taboo 1 through 4 box for all of you Taboo fans out there. Miami Connection soundtrack cassette. I like that. That's pretty cool. Of course, there is Death Wish 2, Flesh Eater, which if you haven't seen Flesh Eater, how much do they want for Flesh Eater? $32.99. That might still be too much to ask for Flesh Eater. I don't know. That is Hobgoblins. Yes, that indeed is Hobgoblins. Yes, you can never watch Pieces too much either. That is true. It's impossible to watch Pieces too much. So let's see. We've got Hobgoblins. Okay, let's look at Voyage Rock Aliens. I've never heard of this movie. Is that Craig Sheffer? This was one of the two secret VS releases. It's got Pia Zadora in it. Limited to 5,000 units. Voyage Rock Aliens. Never heard of that one. The story of a guy, a girl, and an alien. And the one night they will always remember. That sounds pretty interesting. Okay. Let's check out Scared to Death here. Victims of the Killer Kiss. They were. Okay. This was the other secret VS release. What on earth is this about? Oh, it's a William Malone film. Scared to Death skillfully blends sci-fi and creature action with early slasher tropes, all set against the grimy world of early 80s Los Angeles. Okay. Beautiful 4K restoration from 16mm camera negative, jam-packed with newly produced extras. But when someone or something begins stalking and viciously killing the residents of Los Angeles, blah, 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 blah. I like that. I like that sentence. Stalking and viciously killing. I may have to check this one out. I've never even heard of this movie. All right, well, we're going to put that one in the maybe category. But that one's in the maybe category for sure. Let's look at this gorgeous Hobgoblins release here. My goodness, look at that slip. How beautiful is that? The movie is the slip is better than the movie. Wow, beautiful, beautiful slip. Red Surf. Oh, it's got George Clooney in it. George Clooney and Doug Savant are best friends living in California. They spend their days surfing, partying, and running drugs for a ruthless gangster named Calavera. After finding out his girlfriend is pregnant, Remar must choose between living life in the fast lane or settling down to take care of his family. Overflowing with drugs, booze, and guns. Red Surf is a violent look at 1980s surfing culture in California. Wow. Oh, Gene Simmons is in it. Okay. Interesting. So the surfing culture in the 1980s was a violent, drug and booze filled scene with a lot of guns and violence. Wow. Who would have thought that? Let's check out bees. Oh, there's John Saxon. Yeah, why couldn't I think of his name? Brand new limited edition catalog slipcover. I didn't know they released the bees. All right. So what are you guys thinking about the sale here? You guys digging it? What are you thinking? You want to see the VS display rack? Okay, let's pull that sucker up. There you go. $150. Looks like it holds about eight different loan titles, or you could put a couple of box sets in there. Okay. You said Gene Simmons, I'm out. You're not a fan of Gene Simmons? Piz, did you ever completely finish all the Friday 13th box set extras? Yeah, I watched them all. You're very disappointed, Dave? No Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Yeah, where's their Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 4K? Maybe that one's not ready to be up for sale yet. Yeah, I guess the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 4K is just not ready yet, I guess. I don't know. So, Scared to Death, which sounds interesting. Which I've already got Miami Connection pre-ordered. I love Miami Connection. I've never, if you've seen Thriller, A Cruel Picture, let me know. Are you a fan of Thriller, A Cruel Picture? Is it worth picking up for $55.99? I'm gonna look up Scared to Death on IMDb. I want to know more about Scared to Death. All right, here we go. A synthesized genetic organism. Okay. It's got a 4.2 out of 10 rating. on IMDb. Let's check reviews. What are the people saying? 22 user reviews on IMDb. Average monster movie, good low budget sci-fi horror, fun low budget sci flick, atmospheric low budget monster flick, cool humanoid creature, and that's about it. An uninspired man-made monster movie, a really likable and enjoyable low budget earthbound alien clone, cheap and tacky thrills. I like cheap and tacky. One of the first ever alien clones. There's little chance of being scared to death watching this film. Bored to death? Well, maybe. Ugh. Surely they meant bored to death. Pretty boring, even if you like bad movies. Nothing, the movie. Somebody here called it Nothing the movie and gave it a 1 out of 10. Okay. So I had Thriller and the 2 secret releases pre-ordered, probably going with Horror High, the Billy Blanks Blue, and the Bees Slip. Because I'd recommend the Primetime Panic set if you don't have it. Primetime Panic. What is Primetime Panic? Where is Primetime Panic? There's a Scared to Death paperback book. There's the Creature, aka Titan Find paperback book. I almost picked up Reform Schoolgirls the last time I was here, or the last time I was looking at a Vinegar Syndrome sale. Almost picked that up. I did pick up Madman on 4K and did a review of it. If you missed that one, it's on the channel. Trauma is $20. That's not bad. Creature is $20. Not bad. Ebola Syndrome. I love Ebola Syndrome. I highly recommend Ebola Syndrome. $26.49. Yeah, I'd still get it. Let's see. Did I miss anything? I know my buddy Nico loves the Forgotten Giallo sets of theirs. Let's see what else they've got on sale here. Resurrections, $20. $15 for Murder Weapon and Deadly Embrace. That's not bad. $20 for Rush Week. That's good. $25 for the Beastmaster 4K. It's a good deal. $20 for Fade to Black. That's a good deal. $20 for Don't Panic. That's a great deal. Don't Panic is so good. Oh God, that's so good. Whodunit? $17.49. That's a good slasher. I'd recommend it. $17.49. Good deal. Spookies, $20, of course. Of course, that's a good deal. So they do have some good, good prices on some of their older releases. If you're not digging the newer stuff. So, yeah, what do you guys think? The Caller is a cool. Yeah, I've heard really good things about The Caller. I've got it. I just haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Unicorn Thug, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. The is the Taboo box set worth a blind buy? I have no idea. Has anybody seen the Taboo movies? Will anybody admit to seeing the Taboo movies? Is the whole set worth the blind buy? Does the Shocker have a 4K or Sleep Stalker? The Shocker. Most of these horror films I haven't even heard of. Pick up Hobgoblins and send Christian a copy. I think Christian's already got a copy. Unless he burned his after he watched it the first time. Which I could understand if he did so. So I had Thriller and the 2 secret releases okay. Has anybody seen that Thriller movie? All right, so there you go. The 2 surprise releases, Scared to Death and Voyage, Rock Aliens, the 2 new BSA titles, Red Surf and Expect No Mercy. We got a new slipcase for Hobgoblins. We got the Taboo box. Just the box is $54. Does that includes all the movies, right? Or are we talking just the box? Oh, okay. A box with all 3 Blu-rays. Good. How much is the empty box? $15. Okay. I was going to say, my God, that's a lot for a box. And this was their brand new limited edition catalog box. So there are all the new halfway to Black Friday releases. I'm kind of interested in Scared to Death. I don't know if I want to drop $30 on it for a blind buy, though. Yeah. So Death Dream is a good movie. Alley Cat is a good one, and it's on sale. Let's see, where'd Alley Cat go? I'm just going to search it right here. It'll let me. Oh, yeah. Okay. Billy has had enough of the thugs and gangsters who have been terrorizing her neighborhood. After her grandparents are savagely attacked on their way home, she decides to take matters into her own hands and, using her knowledge of martial arts, begins dishing out her own brand of vigilante justice. I like that. I like every word of that. I do like every word of that. Okay. So, Alley Cat. All right, I'm going to put Alley Cat in the cart, and we'll come back to that. So, Alley Cat is in the cart. Would the Taboo box set be worth it, though? I have no idea. I've not seen any of those movies. Mr. Wombat says Taboo 1 and 2 are good. Never seen 3 and 4. If you're looking for possibly the worst movie ever made, Alien Alien Private Eye is on there. Really? Okay. Wow. You just got your copy of Wild Things 4K, Mats, and you love it? Cool. I still have Christian talking about hobgoblins. I still have it. It's a reminder to never let a Vinegar Syndrome employee pull a fast one on me again. Oh, God. All right, so I've got Alley Cat in the cart. That's probably the only one I'm going to be picking up tonight. But and Tom, I'm going by your recommendation. And of course, I like that little plot synopsis. Am I interested in any new movies coming out? Yes, the new David Cronenberg film, Crimes of the Future. I'm very interested in seeing that. Very, very interested in seeing that. The Camille Keaton set is marked down to $39.99. If you've not dropped a like on the stream and you're watching on YouTube, please do so. I'd appreciate it. Yes, I love Inseminoid, Michael. All right, Mr. Wombat, take care. Thanks for hanging out. All right, so there you go. Those are all of the new Surprise Vinegar Syndrome titles and the VSA titles. A couple of maybes in there, you know. Maybe for Scared to Death, a maybe for Red Surf. Couple maybes. I really liked it. Doesn't get talked about enough. Yeah, I remember when it was first, when Vinegar Syndrome first announced it, there was a lot of people seemed really excited. Well, there were quite a few people seemed excited about it, but I'd never heard of it. So I kind of, held off. All right, Mr. Wombat, be good, man. Yes, Scared to Death is an early William Malone film. That is correct. Yes. Thank you, Sean Sr. Appreciate that. So I guess I'm just going to have to keep my fingers crossed for the next reveal to be either the Invisible Maniac or Psycho Cop, because it didn't happen tonight again. Hopefully soon, though. Hopefully soon. I have not seen the new Firestarter. No, I've heard nothing but good. I've heard nothing but bad things about it. Not just bad things, but like really, really bad things. So I love Savage Streets. Love Savage Streets. No, no interest in watching Alex Garland's Men. You're grabbing Alley Cat, Death Dream, and Ebola. Ebola syndrome is so fun. Just Insane movie, but I loved every second of it. But I am looking forward to Crimes of the Future, and I think that might be it for a while. Good, it's terrible. You've seen Men, Matt? You do not recommend? I don't know. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 4K must not be ready to be sold or pre-ordered yet, I guess. So there we go. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream there, folks. The halfway to Black Friday Vinegar Syndrome sale. Got a couple of new surprise releases, a couple of new VSA releases, a new slipcase, and a new box. And that's it. I'm going to go ahead and drop $20 on Alley Cat. And then I'm going to go to bed. And I'm going to go to bed. So, thank you all for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. Let me do some shout outs here. Shout out to, well, I know I had a couple of super chats, but for some reason YouTube did not log them. Dream Emulator, thank you for the $10 super chat, my friend. Very kind of you. Appreciate that. And Michael Patowski, thank you for the $5 Australian super chats. Thank you both. Appreciate that very, very much. Let's see. Thank you, SV7SV, Ice Cream Time, and Kaifin. Thank you all for tuning in over on Twitch. Appreciate it. Let's see who's still with me on YouTube. We've got Joe Reese, Robert Long, Anthony O'Donnell. We got Christian, Michael Sullivan, Sean Sr., DWN Productions. Thank you, sir. You can't go, Pizzo. Stay with us, man. I'm sleepy, man. I'm sleepy. Jeffrey DeShore, Captain Howdy, Unicorn Thug. Unicorn Thug, you super chatted, did you? I don't see it, man. But thanks. I appreciate it. Let's see who else was with me tonight. Andy Shoemake, Saturn Video, Mr. Wombat, Big Tubby, Adam Gossett. I am the Ice Lord. Jeffrey DeShore, Antonis Andriatis, Jim Smith, Spawn 7, Real Time Video 2, Smudge. Yeah. Thank y'all for hanging out. Appreciate it. Have a great rest of your night. And I will see you again in the near future for another longer stream. We'll do a longer stream in the future, the near future. I promise. But thank y'all. I appreciate it. Take care. Have a good one. And I'll see you again soon. Peace.